All right. Greetings, everybody. Hello, my name is Captain Richard. We're live at twitch.tv/Captain Richard. Also on youtube.com/ you guessed it, Captain Richard. Welcome. Hello. Hi. Yeah, sorry I'm running a little late today. Just got a little bit busy and things were just kind of not working out. Not really, anything interesting. Just basically stuff just working out. So yeah, this took up a lot of time, more time than expected. But what we are going to do today is spend some more time doing some Next Fest demos, including for those of you who missed it last night. We're going to check out Spacecraft, the Spacecraft demo, which is the first thing that we're doing today, because last night when I was trying to stream the Spacecraft demo, which was part of a promoted, sponsored segment, my internet died. So that's how we're going to be starting off today. I apologize if you did watch last night till the end of the stream. We'll be replaying the Spacecraft demo today. General Joel, hello. Hello, Dubek. Welcome, Admiral. We got admirals up in here. What am I due for a promotion? Hey, Gatos, welcome. Gatos, how's the weather been in your neck of the woods? It got a little bit cooler here in Florida over the past few days, but of course it's warming back up again. It sucks though. I'm supposed to go do stuff outside on Saturday, and it's supposed to rain. Once you get older than 21, just sometimes things just don't work out. Like, I have to be honest, man. I've had a headache for like 4 days straight. I keep trying to eat various drugs, and nothing seems to be working. So hopefully I don't have like a massive tumor or something. Been all right, but rainy. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's supposed to rain this weekend, which is a bummer. Again, my parents are here visiting. My mother. It's I think her birthday on Monday. So we're gonna go do some outdoorsy stuff over the weekend, but it's supposed to rain this weekend. It never fails. Dovakin, that's weird. All right, so anyways, that's what we're going to get into here in just a moment. Like I said. Oh, parents left yesterday, so done being a tour guide. Just wait till I get there. At some point. Yeah, guys, we got to figure that out, because I'm planning on, I'd like to do a couple things, including Gatos. No, at some point I'll have to go over there and bother you. All right, Colonel Richard doesn't sound the same. I know, right? Just doesn't quite sound the same. Hello, Grim. And again, hello, Dovakin. So, all right, and shout out to those of you who tuned in already over on the YouTube side. Oh, God, my eyeballs. Yeah, I did try to catch up on some sleep last night. Again, like, I've been a bit under the weather for the past few days, but last night I tried to go to bed early and actually overslept, so I shouldn't be short on... I was about to say I shouldn't be short on sleep now, but I'm probably still at, like, a sleep deficit. So... All right, well, yeah, why don't we do this? We're going to jump back into the Spacecraft demo. We're going to play through it a second time, because, again, I was supposed to stream it last night, and my internet died.
It's not a tumor.
It might be, but probably not. I feel you would be more of a Rear Admiral, Richard, if you got promoted. Look, so I don't know. That's the thing is, I grew up in an Army family, and so they don't have admirals. It's more of a, I don't know, Captain, General, Butter Bar Lieutenant kind of thing. Yeah. All right, well, Rear Admiral, possibly. Okay. So, yeah, why don't we do this? Now, again, I still have the demo installed. They actually did give me access to the alpha playtest, which has a little bit more content than the demo, but it requires that you connect to their server. Last night, well, unfortunately, I just could not stay connected to the servers, which are based in Europe. So, I don't know. Maybe, I'll have to try again here. But, yeah, let's do this. Let's start. We're going to restart the Spacecraft demo. I'm going to start from scratch. So, for those of you who missed it last night and have not checked out Spacecraft just yet, hopefully this will be interesting for you. Yeah, this is brought to you by Shiro Games. Hopefully I don't shiro my pants while doing this. Or hold on, let me make sure my audio linker is up and running here. I bet it is. Let's see here. Oh, let me... Oh, come on, please don't tell me, God. Windows 11, why do you do this to me? Hold on, let me make sure everything's up and running here. Test. Restart, okay. And yeah, everything, let's see. I swear this was working earlier. All right, hold on, give me a sec. Hold on, give me a sec here. God, I gotta reboot everything. All right, no, there's some kind of weird problem with Windows 11 where sometimes I just can't get my, I use an audio linker software called Voicemeeter, and for whatever reason, it was like some kind of major update about a month or so ago for Windows 11. It broke the connectivity between my two systems, and I can fix it, but I just have to reboot every time I do, so... Murphy's Law. And if you want to know, the reason why I was late today is because I did get a new mattress over the weekend, which was what caused me to get sick, because it had like a whole bunch of chemical fumes and stuff. But I was like, okay, let me take my old mattress to the dump. I found out that last year, the local dump, which is only about maybe 20-25 minutes from me, they have a new policy where you have to print out a county tax form and then have an itemized list of everything that you want to dump at the dump, the local dump, so that way they can charge you appropriately, and then I don't know, I guess get tax benefits or pay tax. I don't know what it is. So I showed up and I didn't have the form. They're like, yeah, you need to fill out a form. I was like, okay, do you have the form? Like, no, you have to go home and print it out. Thank you. That's just great. That's fantastic. So I was like, okay, then where's the county dump? The big one, the landfill. And they're like, oh, it's just 9 miles down the road. It's like, well, I just drove 9 miles, making this almost like 18, 19 miles away from my house just to drop off a mattress. And so I get there, and they're like, okay, you also need to show your proof of residency, which is your ID, but also your tax form. And if you don't have a tax form, we have to charge you $90 up front as a dump deposit. I was like, okay, fine, fine. I've driven almost 20 miles now at this point, just to drop off a used mattress. And what else was there? So I do that, and I get up there, and the place is swarming, and it's a dump. So it was swarming with seagulls and buzzards and all, like crows and stuff. And just being there for like 10 minutes, my whole vehicle was getting covered in poop. Like the bed and stuff was all getting covered with bird poop because they were just constantly pooping everywhere. Even dumps have bureaucracy now? Yeah. So it's like, I quickly, tried to throw it off, and I was like dodging bird poop. Literally, a seagull poo landed right in front of me, like on the car in front of me. I was like, ah! So I drove back, I left, and it only cost me about $10. And I should get a refund for the other $80 for the deposit. But then I looked, and my car was just covered in poop. Like landfill dumpster juice and mud, and it's just stunk. My shoes stunk, and I was like, God, why has this gotta be so difficult? So what should have taken me about 40 minutes round trip took me over 2 hours today just to throw a mattress away. All right, even landfills and dumps have government bureaucracy now. Time to abandon it on the side of the highway. I was thinking about it. They have dumpsters, but the dumpsters say no dumping allowed, $500 fine. It's like, yeah, but only if they catch you, right? Yeah, so that's honestly why I was late today. Just something simple like trying to throw away an old mattress. And next time, I'm not going to the dump. I'm definitely not going to the dump. I'm just gonna go get a chainsaw. I'll go buy a chainsaw from Home Depot and just be like, all right, put the goggles on and be like, because if it's small enough to fit in my trash can, the trash guys will take it away. They'll tow it away, no problem. But yeah, it's a whole mattress. And I've done that before. I remember one time, I wanted to take a sofa, like a really old sofa to the dump, and same thing, it was like 50 miles away or whatever, plus I would have had to pay dump fees and, gas time. I was like, you know what, screw this. So I literally took, I think gardening shears and a hammer, a sledgehammer, and I just literally smashed apart this old sofa into pieces where I could stuff, pieces of it into the trash can, and then, have other pieces in a box on top of the trash can so the regular trash guys would take it. So, God, yeah, what a debacle today. 2.5 hours it took me just to throw a mattress away. Unbelievable. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, next time I'll just set it on fire or chop it up or something. Because I mean, I took my car to the car wash. That's also what took time because I didn't want bird poop and like landfill muddy like bird poop juice all over the car. So that is why I was an hour late today. Just dealing with that nonsense. Okay. Yeah, it's like, oh, it was funny too because it was around 1 p.m. that I left, and I was like, oh, it's like about 1:05. Yeah, I had plenty of time. Go to the dump and back. It took 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours just to throw a mattress away. Next time it's getting set on fire in the backyard, and I'll deal with the HOA if I have to. But next time it's just getting set on fire. All right, it might be fun. Yeah, nice chemical. Yeah, if I didn't have enough chemical fumes over the weekend. All right, let me make sure I'm actually not being silly here and my audio software is actually working. Let's see. Avalanche by my folks have a RAV4. Yeah. So it's well, it's kind of like a family car, I guess you could say at this point. All right. Let's click on this. Click on this. All right. Now is everything working? All right. Twitch is asking me to not block ads on my own channel because I have an ad blocker on my system, but it's, hey, don't block ads on your own channel. It's like, I don't think so. Those things are definitely getting blocked. Okay, all right, are we good to go now? Finally. Thank you, Windows 11. I never had this problem. I have to be honest, man. I am genuinely considering going back to Windows 10 on my primary gaming PC. I don't know if that would be a bad idea, considering it's, you know, it's basically end of life. But yeah, I've had a lot of problems with Windows 11. Stuff that I haven't had to deal with in Windows 10 for many, many years. Most mattress stores will deliver the new one and haul off the old one for a reasonable amount. 100% was worth it for me. Yeah, I mean, there are junk removal people, and it's like, it was 35 bucks, I think, to have someone pick up the mattress and just they deal with it. Yeah, today, theoretically, it's only 10 bucks to throw it away. Next time, I'm either going to set it on fire or just pay the 35 bucks. You know, because that sucks. You're like, oh, it's a new mattress, but I have to pay another 35 bucks to get rid of the old one. The thing is, it didn't come from a mattress store. It was one of those, like, memory foam mattresses that, you know, when it arrives, it's in a box like this, but then it goes... and then, you know, expands. It's not like a standard springy type thingy mattress. It's one of those really condensed foam mattresses that are very comfortable. I moved to another state back in 2018, cut up a full couch and Cali King foam mattress, and over time put it in my apartment complex dumpster. I know, I'm not lying about this. I will never go back to the county landfill. It absolutely wasn't worth it. Whew. Throw it in the backyard for the stray dogs. I have a fence, so, but I have been feeding stray kitties. I had a squirrel come into my house the other day. Yeah, just came in looking for chow. Yeah, so I told him, hey, you have to go outside and I'll give you a peanut. So, alright, let's do this. Now can we jump back into the spacecraft demo for today? Sorry, I don't mean to like vent a little bit, but yeah, you know, just get tired of annoying things being annoying. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so, yeah, this is a game called Spacecraft. We're gonna check out the demo. The demo is available now in offline mode, and again, I was granted access to the playtest version, which actually does have more content to feature. But sadly, it's, yeah, they're just, I guess the playtest, I don't know, isn't going on right now? I'm not sure. But their servers are based in Europe, and I just couldn't stay connected to their servers for, you know, more than 2 or 3 minutes. So we're going to play the offline demo instead. You should set up a camera to watch the stray kitties. Yeah, you know, there was a black cat for a while, but then there's like this gray cat that looks like the cat from Pet Sematary has been coming by. And one time I caught them fighting over the food, so I don't know what to do about that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I could poison the one bowl of food and then unpoison the other bowls. That way, you know, I only have to worry about one cat from now on. That's terrible. I would never do that. All right, let's go to offline demo. Okay. But, let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh, no. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Return to menu. Yes. Somebody said that if you, somebody said that if you, the game doesn't save your, oh god, nothing is going right today. Someone told me last night that the game doesn't save your progress in the demo, so you can't save, but it did save, so, because it saved exactly where I left off last night when my internet died, which is not what I wanted, so god. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I thought that was interesting, but that's what someone said. They said it doesn't save your progress if you once you leave the demo. Yeah, it could be that they changed it for the demo. You know, the devs they probably got a lot of people checking out the game right now. So let's do this. Let me see if there's a way. Let me see if there's a way to reset the demo. Let's see. Okay. Let me return the menu. Hold on, let's do this. Is there a way to reset your progress? Play options, view changelog. It doesn't give a date for the changelog. So I guess maybe they updated it to where it would save people's progress. Even though they did warn me in the playtest version that it let's see. Let's do this. All right, so chat, give me a sec here. Today feels like a Monday, but it's a Wednesday. I say it feels like a Monday because nothing is going according to plan here today. All right, let's do this right here. We're gonna exit the game. Let me try uninstalling it and then reinstalling it, and hopefully they haven't set up Steam cloud saves yet for this game. I can only assume, let's see, I can only assume that they haven't maybe set that up, unless that's an automatic Steam thing.
Just do it!
I'm trying. Alright, let's go to Guybrary, And yeah, like I said, I didn't expect, you know, a simple trip to take 2.5 hours. I thought it would have been back on time. I probably should have checked this ahead of time, but I didn't think just going to the dump was going to take 2.5 hours. All right, because it's actually there. Like I said, there's a local dump to me, but I hadn't been there in, I guess, over a year. Because yeah, now they required all sorts of stupid paperwork just to drop off a mattress at the dump. All right. Is this the demo version or the sponsor one? Just got in here. Uzu, this is the demo, but Uzu, I'm pretty sure you were here last night when my internet died. Pretty much like, I mean, I was almost done with the demo, but I figured it's like, okay, well, I'll just stream the demo again at the beginning of the stream for those who missed it. Because, you know, we do have a lot of world pals over in, say, like Europe or Australia, and they can't stay up that late. So I was just going to play through it again, but unfortunately, I was under the impression, because someone told me that the demo doesn't save your progress, but it does save your progress. So I was like pretty much at the end of the demo from last night. So let me see if I can fix that. Steam apps. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, Spacecraft demo and Spacecraft playtest. I'm going to delete both of those folders from my Steam apps file, and then this will only work if the game hasn't been set up with Steam cloud saves yet, which I'm not sure. I mean, it's a demo, so I'm not sure if they've set that up with Steam yet or not. All right, or if it's an automatic Steam thing. We'll have to see. All right, I'm gonna re-download the game right now. Let's see. All right, Spacecraft. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and reinstall it. I have a bunch of other demos to play for today, but we are gonna replay the Spacecraft demo because again, I don't know what's been going on, man. Since last weekend, I've been having all sorts of bad luck. Steam Eps file. Was it supposed to be like a Sean Ep, or was it what's his name? The Epstein guy, maybe. All right, I have fiber internet, so it's already almost done downloading. You know, that's a nice thing. I'm only on like 1 gigabit, only 1 gigabit, but yeah, we'll have to see. Edslarm says, hey Cap, have you had any luck with the playtest? I haven't tried since yesterday. I was thinking about trying to go back into the playtest version, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah. Let's see. Man, just got fiber put in yesterday and it feels amazing. Is that a bad thing? When you say, oh man, like as in, oh man, or oh man, you know, it's kind of, that's the thing about chat, right? You kind of lose a lot of context. But hey, Devin, hopefully, like, yeah. All right, well, then I guess that's a good thing. But, what did you get? Like, did you get like 1 gigabit? You know, because they have varying grades, like 500 megabit, 1 gigabit, 2 gigabit. You know, my ISP got bought out by Verizon, and I hope that's not going to make things wildly expensive, because Verizon does have good service, but they're very expensive. So, yeah, my ISP just got bought out by them, so I'm afraid my bill's going to go up a whole bunch. 2 gigabit, but they push out closer to 2.5. When I push out, it's usually about like 7 to 8, you know? So, you know. All right, here we go. I think it did officially reset, so that's good. Oh no, did I? Oh no, wait a minute. Oh no, which one did I install? Did I install the demo? I installed the playtest. I meant to install the demo. Oh god, I just can't anymore. No, I meant, stop the game. I meant to install the demo version. I'd reinstalled the playtest version that doesn't work. So, did you get Tech Fiber? I got Frontier Fiber, and Frontier sent me an email about a month ago saying that they just got bought out by Verizon. All right, let's do this. Today could take a hike, man. All right, hold on. Let's do Spacecraft. Yeah, Devin, I had a sponsored segment for this last night, and of course, my internet died, and I was like, I don't know, like 2/3 of the way through it. So, all right, Spacecraft. Okay, but yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was pretty quick, right? All right, let's see. Okay, so now I've got the demo version. I'm gonna download the demo version, not the playtest version. I mean, I'd rather play the playtest version because there's more content to it, but I can't because it doesn't work. Yeah. So, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Devin! Exclamation point Spacecraft. Yeah, I just God, yeah. Since last weekend, I've been having a lot of bad luck. You know, sometimes they say it's like if you have the common denominator for repeated bad luck is you, right? You know, Is it bad decisions, or is it no? Is it just bad luck? You know, golly. Instead of fly, you fools, it's click the link, you fools. Devin, you know, Merlin the Bard is your handle. I'm actually going to the Renaissance Festival this weekend, and icing on the cake here. Remember, I was talking about bad luck. It hasn't rained. It's not supposed to rain all this week. It's not supposed to rain all day next week. You know what it is supposed to rain? The day I'm at the Renaissance Festival. So it's like, golly, woo, man. What is it with February? Oof. I had a phone call from Speculum Cable trying to get me to come back. I get email and junk mail from them all the time. Almost every day I get something from Spectrum begging me to come back, and it's like I will never go back. I have no reason to. First one, oh no, I've been to the plenty of Ren Fair. I just bought a new cloak though. I had like a crappy one, you know, like a medieval style cloak. I bought one off of Amazon, and it was okay, but it kind of looked like an Amazon one, so I actually splurged and went to Etsy and found someone who, you know, makes proper canvas, you know, medieval style cloaks. And it's it'll be nice to wear when I'm wearing it in the rain. Yeah, so I don't know. I put on my robe and wizard hat for this weekend. Yeah. But okay, so now I've got the demo version installed. Hopefully this will actually work. Okay, let's do this. I mean, I could try the playtest version, but again, I kept getting stuck. It kept disconnecting from their servers. I don't know. Raise your hand in chat virtually if you want me to try the playtest again. Heck yeah, I love that. I need a cloak to match my hat. I have a custom leather wizard hat. Yeah, you know, that's what I did. I finally stopped buying the crappy Amazon stuff that's, you know, it's basically like Ruby's Halloween costume grade, and then I started buying like real clothing. And yeah. All right, let's do this. I will try the playtest version, but again, it's just I tried last night. I kept disconnecting every 5 minutes. All right. Okay, so this is the playtest version. This one's the one that's supposed to have more content. I have to reset all my set. Oh yeah, reset account. See, this is what the demo doesn't have. All right. Me drinking alien pee. All right, let's close all this, close all this, close all this, or bring that down a little bit. All right, I have to reset my change region America. Yeah, it says regions America. All right, options. Let's go to screen. Just make sure everything's good to go here. Yes. All right, just apply. Gameplay, back. Quality, everything's on high. Okay, all right, let's try this and see if it works. Again, because the servers are in Europe and it's just a play test, I kept disconnecting every like 2 or 3 minutes. Let's see if this works. There were a lot of complaints about disconnecting, so maybe they fixed that. Well, only one way to find out. Yeah, the playtest version has more character customization options, and it's supposed to let you keep playing even after you make your first FTL engine. Let's see. Oh, I guess they do have cloud saves enabled. Oh no, that's actually not good, because that means that the demo, if they enabled cloud saves for the demo, there's apparently no way to reset the demo? I don't know, I'd have to figure it out. Oh, by the way, for those of you here on Twitch, go check out Merlin the Bard, who does stream on Twitch now. You can find them at twitch.tv/Merlin the Bard. It's like, think of a wizard, but he's got a lute instead of a wand or like a staff. That's one thing I don't have, you know, I need to get a good wizard staff, you know, just get a nice big rod and be like, Alright, let's see if I disconnect. Alright. This is vaguely a sponsored segment, by the way. I say vaguely because it was actually yesterday, but my internet died, so I'm just trying to make good. Well, other than the fact I also want to keep playing the game. Alright, so unfortunately, yeah, I wish I could show people the beginning. You go through the character customizer. They explain to you that you are effectively, you know, you are in this indebted, indentured servitude type role within the company. You know, the company, typical, you know, future end stage capitalism where the dollar is literally worth more than the person. So, yeah, so that's where we are right now. Okay. So, they basically explain to you that, yes, you've been selected from, like, an employee lottery to try to ascend to a higher tier of employee where they actually give you a loan to acquire a spaceship and some other things, but you now are effectively trying to work off your debt. And that's kind of how this game starts. There's apparently you can build your own bases in this game. You can build your own factories. There is a first-person component other than the spaceship, and a couple things. Abram says, did you start a new gameplay of this demo? Yeah, Abram, because, well, to be very honest, it's because, yeah, it was a sponsored segment last night and my internet died. So I told them that I would be willing to replay the demo, but we're trying the playtest instead of the demo right now. So, I have a hickory walking stick, almost as tall as me. Sort of looks like a basic wizard staff. That's what I need. Yeah. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to try to play through the demo again. Except, again, I'm on the playtest version, which they did say I could stream. I just hope, well, I hope my connection to the server holds up, and I hope my connection to Twitch holds up. Because, like I said, I've been having a lot of bad luck as of recent. Things that I just cannot help. More or less. Vegetarian orc, that's one way to go about it for sure. Why the real-life simulator starting off in... it's like, don't we have to deal with that enough as it is? Alright, so yeah, I gotta get some more copper and some more iron. The planets, the first two planets in the system, so to speak, are very... I don't know, very, 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 very basic, but it does look cool. Alright, here we go. Oh, your ship can take, hold on, check this out. You can take, hold on, little... I was gonna show you that you do actually take proximity damage if you hit things too hard, but it's not letting me be stupid. I'd have to go faster, drive into a, I don't know, like a intergalactic stop sign. Yeah, Space Florida's looking a little dry. Yeah. Dry, like my humor. It looks like No Man's Sky got up-res. We'll have to see. Alrighty, so just scan around a little bit more. Looks like they did make... It looks like in the playtest version, the scanner cooldown isn't as slow. That's nice. Alright, here we go. Well, I haven't been... I don't want to jinx myself here, but we haven't disconnected yet, so that's a good sign. Yesterday I also saw Salty Mike play the playtest one, as he can jump drive to other planets. He seemed to be okay with the connections, probably uses a VPN or something. Yeah, I mean, yesterday I was trying the playtest version, and I kept disconnecting about every 2 minutes, so it was not tenable as a streaming arrangement, so I decided to do the demo instead, and then my own internet disconnected. And I thought to myself, was it really the servers that were having problems, or was it my internet that was having problems? But then again, I didn't have any stream problems for, I don't know, 4 hours, and then, yeah, then it started getting wonky, kind of like about an hour into the spacecraft demo. So, it is what it is. Sometimes you can fix things, sometimes you can't. Hey, Jose, welcome. Alright, so ferric stone. I don't need more ferric stone. I need the... yeah, cupric stone. There we go. Ugh. This thing stops on a dime, by the way. It's not bad. One thing I will say, and I mentioned this yesterday, is see how your ship rotates? And you can strafe and stuff, and go forward, backward. But it's kind of, I mean, it's technically 6 degrees of freedom. But one thing that the ship feels like, and I mentioned this last night, is that it kind of feels like your ship is on a gimbal. Like, think of a stick or something that's got a little ball joint at the top of it. They glue your spaceship to the top of that, and it kind of feels like you're gimbling around like something, like a stick that's flying through the air. And it doesn't feel as loose as it could. It's not the worst thing ever, but it does feel a bit unnatural for something that's supposed to be flying or floating or whatever. It says, now, you might wonder what to do with all this new raw metal. Conveniently, we can turn it into your ship's first upgrade. Oh, okay. This will allow you to gather something more interesting than copper and iron. Okay. Alright, so we have to unlock modular systems that allow me to start making the Scanalyzer Alpha, a small module kit, bolt and nut, and a wire. I can't wait to get a nut. Here we go. And yes. There we are. I played a bit of Starship Troopers, but drunk. Okay, that demo is pretty good, right? I think I might try to play the full game when it comes out. I missed the end of the stream last night as I fell asleep. You know, honestly, McCabe, my internet died. I was about, I don't know, like 2/3 of the way through the demo, or maybe a little more, and my internet died. So, well, I'm in Europe, and yesterday your connection was wonky from the start, but later it got worse. So it could have been your internet connection from the start. Oh, maybe it was just really unlucky timing. Nut then bolts. Yeah, so they did say in the demo, there was no combat in the demo. I don't know if there's combat in the playtest version. About to enter the station slot. Ugh. Oh god! Wait, in the demo, you were able to just fly right in. Okay. Oh no! We were just talking about this. Oh no. Yeah, we were just talking about the disconnection issues. I jinxed it. I knew it, I jinxed it. Chul says, played this playtest. My advice, don't do what I did and crash into a planet. It made me in credit debt. Alright, retry. Also, the DCs were horrible. So there's a playtest that you can, you can tell exactly right where it disconnected. If anything, it seems to be pretty good about saving your position and progress. Yeah, but you see how I can't, like, doing a roll, you're not really rolling, it's just kind of like swaying side to side. I don't know if this is going to be kind of a really true 6 Degrees of Freedom game. I mean, you can go forward, you can go backward, so yes, it is 6 Degrees of Freedom, but it feels oddly restricted in a way. Like they have a definite up and down, left and right. Yeah, it's like it's almost like there's a fixed horizon in the star system, which feels weird. Okay, so now I should be able to just fly in, unless my connection drops again. That's how it kind of worked. Is the playtest free as well? You can request access to it, but the, oops, hold on, I pressed the wrong button. You can request access to it, but, like, you can play the demo immediately, but then you have to ask for access to the playtest. I thought this is a ship? I thought it was a drone. No, there's an actual pilot seat. And, so yeah, you are actually the person flying the ship. I will say that, like, again, the design style of this game does seem vaguely familiar. I can't quite put my finger on it. My very expensive finger on it. Alright, let's see. We gotta reach the shipyard. Alright, here we go. You can feel your colon go into your throat there. Alright. Okay, we're gonna... Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Alright, smelt. Looks nice, but not keen on the flight model. A bit too basic. It'd be nice if it was a little looser, right? Now, if you've ever played, say, a game called Everspace or Everspace 2, that is you can play it in first person, but most people play it in third person, and the flight model there does feel very good for a third-person spaceship game. Alright, here we go. Martin, I'm not sure yet. I haven't died in any elevators, so... Now, I wonder if you can leave... It'd be nice if you could leave the smelter, but... I don't know, maybe they will, maybe they won't. Okay, so we have to make the Scanalyzer Alpha now. Oh. Alright, load a ship. Wish I could rename my ship. Alright, here it is. Ship engineering, customization, which I haven't unlocked just yet. Okay. Oh, was I supposed to? Ship? Oh yeah, let's see. Battery, inventory. Oh wait, I think I was supposed to make the, I think I was supposed to make the Scanalyzer exit. Oops, I think I was supposed to make the Scanalyzer. Yeah, before I install it. I missed a step here. Okay, let's see. Scanalyzer, which requires a small module kit. So I need to make some wires, nuts, and bolts. Okay, here we go. Alright, craft another one. Alrighty, so let's see. Okay, now I need bolts and nuts. I need 20 of those. So I'll have to run this 3 times. Yeah, it's, again, if you want to play the demo version of this, type in ! spacecraft in chat. That will bring you just, you know, the Steam page where you can download the demo. You can request access to the, very much like Star Resident, Star Inhabitant, Star Native. Not sure what it reminds me of. Yes. What does it remind me of? Alright, craft. Making the small module kit. Hopefully, I mean, I like granularity, but hopefully it's not like, oh yeah, you have to make 8,000 bolts before you start working on the component that needs 4,000 wire, you know? Oh, maybe. I like that Star Inhabitant, Star Resident. I don't know, what's the least expensive version out of all of those? Okay. Hey. Yep. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. Edit ship. Alright, we've got the Scanalyzer Alpha, which I guess I can put this wherever I want. I think yesterday... Yeah, this looks vaguely a little bit... Not bad, but it does kind of remind me of the Starfield shipbuilder. Okay, so yeah, I'll put the Scanalyzer on the bottom. But it is kind of neat though. You can put this thing, as long as it wherever you put it is in gray or instead of red, then yeah, you can put it just anywhere it glues onto your ship. It's like Legos or something. Yeah, put it on the side. Oh, I guess you can't put it on the side. But yeah, you know, just anywhere down here. I'm gonna put it right up in the front under the cockpit. Yeah, so there's the cockpit. Yeah, so if you ever wanted to see the pit of cock, you can. It's right there. Look, it's got the eject tab. You probably don't want to pull because you're in outer space. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, the Scanalyzer. All right. Okay, so good. Thankfully, I'm not disconnecting as much as I was yesterday. All right, let's do this. Okay. Your performance has been analyzed and ranked against those of previous contractors. The results are confidential and will not be disclosed to you. With your scanner equipped, you can further explore Solar Alpha and discover more of its riches. Please keep in mind that your performance is still being recorded. Oh. Okay. Alright, so let's see. This is my inventory. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so where you can see all the stuff about your ship, all the info. I mean, the menus being interactive like this are kind of nice. Some people have complained that the UI needs some scaling options. Not that it needs to be better, it just needs scaling. Because, you know, some of us have really huge monitors. And it's, you know, it's like little, it's like, you know, 3-point font when it's that big. Oh my god, when it's that big. Alright, this is my ship. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Let's go to Solar Alpha 2. Take off, eh? Alright, so that was Solar Alpha 1. You see how I'm like trying to roll towards another planet, like do a nice little roll turn? I don't know, it feels weird. It feels like they actually have, a star system has a horizon. Yeah, there's the star. Alright, we're gonna try to go to the star. That might take a while. It'll probably take forever. There we go. Boost! Zin3, welcome. You're gonna get me into another space game with crafting, 177 hours in Satisfactory, 180 hours in Dyson Sphere program, 30 hours in Star Rupture, and a partridge in a space tree. Yeah, Zin3. I mean, you could play the demo yourself. But like I said, I'd like to see them kind of free up the ship model a little bit, because it does feel a little bit restrictive. I don't know, maybe it's something they'll consider. Yeah, you can fly through the clouds and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Ow! Oh. Note to self, watch where you're going. Alright, so let's see. Find the high peak landmark with your radar. Okay. We're almost there. Almost there. Stay on target. Yeah, rookie numbers. You gotta bump up those numbers.
Bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Oh, yeah. I do like how the boost is battery-based somehow instead of fuel-based. Alright. Bit of a cloudy day here. It's like that mountain in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I think I said that yesterday. What the hell? Oh, I can't see it. Oop. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Scanning strange new alien phallic type things. Okay, gray quartz. Rubber Ducky, the demo is very short. It's a very, very short demo. Again, if you like the demo, you can play or request access to the playtest that lets you do a bit more. But I guess the playtest does require that you connect to their servers. And yesterday, it wasn't working very well. Seems to be working better today, so that's nice. Yeah, but I saw a preview of kind of in the playtest version. There's like a whole lot of upgrades that you can do for your ship and other goodies, which is nice. Let's see. Ow! Damn it! Note to self: don't mine in the clouds, because it's expensive. Repairing your ship is expensive. I'm sure later you make like billions of credits, but you know, at the beginning of this game, they are very expensive to fix. Okay, so, alright, so yeah, we gotta get more gray quartz. Oh, let's go somewhere else, though. Let's see, what do we have? What is this? Ooh, this is a big field of something. Damn, that's the biggest patch I've seen so far, but that's not what we're looking for. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, see if you can kind of get around this mountain. I mean, if you fly smooth, like what I'm trying to do right now, it's, you know, it feels kind of glidey. But I actually would kind of like it if they loosen up the ship controls a little bit. Now, what is kind of neat is if I finish with this one, it should jump over to the next one automatically if I'm close enough. So I'll keep my hand off the mouse so you can see what I'm talking about. Ah, damn, it wasn't close enough. Okay, but yeah, if you're in between two of them, it'll go from one and automatically jump to the other, which is nice. Is there a cockpit view? If there is, I haven't found it yet. Okay, there we go. You see the clouds actually do move. They're not static, so that's good. All right, approach and scan. Use your radar to identify 3 or 5 different resources. Okay, so gravite stone. Yeah, some gravite stone this way. It does look nice though. Yeah, see, I'm kind of flying around. If your movements are very, I guess you could say, slow and methodical, it does feel a little better. Yeah, you see what I mean? But like if you're trying to do like really drastic turns, you can feel how restrictive it is. But just gliding, though, the gliding actually feels kind of nice. Oh, wait. You can kind of do like this game's version of low flying. Yeah. Alright. Okay, it says gravite stones have unique radio properties preventing your radar from pinpointing their exact position. Starting from an approximate direction, you'll have to locate each gravite deposit with your own eyes. Alright, keep your eyes peeled. Okay, scanner shows we're getting closer. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this thing stops very abruptly. So we're gonna scan it, and then we're gonna mine it. Oh, there is, but not sure what the control is. Oh, really? So there is first-person mode. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, there it go. Oh, yeah, mouse scroll. Yeah, look at that. All right, yeah, we'll try first-person view. As the question is there a free look at the cockpit? Oh god, that's gonna make me ill. I'm sure it's fine. All right, gravite stone. Okay. Gravitational data. Okay, so we need to find. Do need to find more stuff. Okay, here we go. So this is flying in, ouch, first-person mode. It's a bit wobbly. Not too bad though. Woo! Actually, it does feel it's a bit more. Woo! It does feel a bit more intense in first-person mode. I do wish you were sitting a little lower in the cockpit so you could see, you know, your dashboard a little better. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Whoa, yeah, God, it gets a little low, doesn't it? Alrighty. I see what you mean about it feeling gimbaled, watching you in first person. Yeah, it's weird. It feels like it's like you're sitting on a like a pole, and you're like, oh, you're just bouncing around on the gimbal. Let's see. Yeah. Clicking watch lets it show up in the upper left corner. Oh, okay. No. Watch. Okay. Ah, I see. Alright, there we go. That makes it a little easier. It feels, yeah, it's in first, whoa, in first person mode it feels a bit bouncy, you know? But this, yeah, you see how that thing stops on a dime? There we go. It does feel a bit more intense in first person mode, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, I've noticed that if you use like slow and direct inputs, it makes it feel a little the controls feel a little nicer. I don't know, maybe that's what the devs were going for. They're like, no, you're not supposed to do this. Low flying. Boy, what a difference that makes too. You know, flying like this, you know, in third person versus like this, you're like, ugh. Although it does seem, yeah, it looks like your window kind of darkens it a bit. We're gonna go right up against the wall and pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh yeah. And then through the clouds, to the stars. Yeah, see, that's kind of neat. Yeah, it does feel kind of cooler, right, in first person? Yeah. Yeah, worth the price of admission alone, which is free because the demo is free on Steam right now. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and dive back down to the planet here. Alright, so we're looking for a strange... Damn it! The strange... God, I need to stick... Pull up! Pull up. Let me know if you guys see anything. It's weird. You can hear some wiring or some, you know, like buzzy bits in the background because the ship is damaged. It'd be nice if there was a cockpit free look. I'm not sure if there is one or not. Whew. Just make it feel like you can get real low, though, you know? Ugh. Man, we ain't found anything. Ooh! Haven't found anything out here. Ooh, yeah, let's look how low you can get. Ugh, just really skimming the surface here. Yeah. And I got nothing on radar, though. Does it help, Cap, if we click these links? Remember, always click links in this chat. Maybe some, maybe not all of them. Alright, I am actually looking. Oh, wait, hold on. You found something. Yeah, those are not what I'm looking for, though. This thing stops on a dime. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute, we got something. Oh, yeah. What be this? This is what it looks like in third person. I feel like maybe they shouldn't dim the inside. You know, I know it's supposed to probably be for immersion. It's like, oh yeah, you know, it's like a dimmer because it's bright out. But I feel like it kind of probably don't actually need the dimming. You see what I mean? It's like, this is third person brightness, this is cockpit brightness. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're looking for something. Is there a planetary map? Yeah, kind of. Let's see. Yeah, so they have a North Pole and a South Pole, but I don't know if it's an upgrade you have to get, but there's no compass in the game, which is strange. Oh, hold on. Let's see, got something here. Ooh, I unlocked another emote for Twitch. What do you guys, I'm genuinely curious, what do you guys like better just watching someone else play this? In third person or first person? Because in a lot of space games, even like No Man's Sky, I actually prefer flying in first person. But then when I played Everspace 2, admittedly, third person is a little easier. Yeah, like flying in No Man's Sky, depending on what I'm doing, I actually prefer, like dogfighting, I prefer flying in first person. The person in the cockpit is a little dim. Maybe that's what they're hinting at. Duh. Oh my. Duh. You know, just... Is that what you're getting at, John? Yeah, I just wanted to feel a little looser. But again, if you use smooth inputs, it actually doesn't feel half bad. You like the view of the ship? Okay. So this would be like if a planet was, you know, we found a planet that, you know, maybe there's wildlife, vegetation, whatever, but just there's no intelligent life that had built, you know, skyscrapers and explosives and hot dogs, you know. So I don't know, all the important things. This is what it would be like. Oh, hold on, we got something over here. Oh, I think we might have found what we're looking for. Damn, ferric stone. Alright, Kubrick stone. I guess I should have mined that last thing that I found, but I didn't. Let's see. We're still kind of hovering around. Yeah, High Peak, and that's where you can find gray quartz. But we're looking for something. It's like copper nuggets versus copper ore. I'd say watching another player third person allows me to see more of the galaxy. I think that's fair. I just made the joke, you're the one who proved it. Duh. So... Hold on, we got some of a shmya. Yeah, so those are resources, but not the thing that I'm looking for. Missed 2 question marks at that mid node. Oh, did I? Oh, whoops. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna go right back there then. Let's see. That's all Kubrick stone. Mr. Kubrick's world. Yeah, I've done a lot of damage to this ship, and it's very expensive to replace or repair. And more Kubrick stone. I figure the resources all over this planet, but ah, damn, low battery. All right, here we go. Generic stone. Big. Oh no! No, hold on, retry it. This should be okay. We should be fine. Yeah, looking for outcrops now. Bronze chodes. Yummy dum dums. All right, loading game. Yeah, like I said, I was doing this, but I was doing it about every 3 minutes yesterday. Okay. Alright, I'm still at 4 out of 5, so it seems like the game does have a pretty good, I don't know, what do you call it, like a tick rate for uploading your position and progress. So this is, yeah, so this is the big guy. I wish I'd actually gone back to before I wrecked the ship. So low battery disconnects you from the server, seems a bit harsh. Yes. Alright, so let's go more north. Which is kind of hard to tell because, again, there's no compass in the game. At least not that I've found so far. Okay, actually, what's this? Ferric stone. Kubrick stone. Okay, so we can kind of eyeball north as this way. Let's see if we can get to the North Pole. Just scan every so often. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Nope. It's more of what we don't need. One ping only. Let's see, that's more than one. Alright, what do we have here? Yeah, there's more ferric stone. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I guess that's the ferrous outcrop. I think that's the one we scanned already. I can mine it though. Now this beam should jump over to the next resource node. Yeah, once it's done with this guy. Can you scroll in on the planetary map? Yeah, let me finish mining and I'll check. Yeah, see how it automatically jumped to the next node? Let's see. It looks like I can zoom out to the sector, then into the system, and then into the planet, but it looks like I can't get any closer to the planet, so yeah. Well, for the most part, it's actually pretty responsive, so that's nice. So we're in Solar Alpha, and there's a Sector Threshold and Sector Strand. Strand is German for beach, and Threshold is English for threshold. Let's see. Is this the Temu version of No Man's Sky? Well, it is a work in progress. I mean, this game it's literally hasn't been released yet. They're doing alpha playtesting. So, I don't know, give it maybe another 100 months, days, minutes, or years, and maybe it'll be done. Well, let's go to first person again just for a little bit. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this is a big field of dudes. Yeah, yes, at least this game will probably have a beta at some point. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it automatically jumps to the next stone. We're still trying to find one last piece of, one last resource that is apparently very hard to find. You can see it cast a shadow on the ground of my spaceship. Wait, oh, hey, there we go. I think we finally found it. Let's take a look.
No. No. No.
There it is, brassy outcrop. Level up. Yeah, this game has not even released in any kind of open format except for the demo. Again, there's a playtest that you can do, but it's an alpha playtest. Okay, let's see. What's my inventory? I'm at 31 out of 5. I guess I could get a couple more things before I head back to the station. So let's take a look. Okay, I have to go back to the station. So let's do this. And we're just gonna zap a little bit more, a few more goodies since we're here already. Yeah, I don't know, smoking joke. I mean, it's been 10 years. 10 Jahre. Noch nicht gut. Something, yeah. Yeah, I like this though. I like how it automatically jumps to the next node as long as you're close enough. So look, if I go over here, yeah, it's gonna start jumping over to the next two. What is this fun thing? IT Dragon, this is a game called Spacecraft. We're doing a sponsored segment for it, but, you know, I like to check out space games anyways. There's a free demo that you can play on Steam right now. Type in !Spacecraft. You can go check it out. This is actually the playtest version, so if you request alpha playtest access, they give you a bit more game to play with, which is what they gave me. Yes. Okay, alright. Now, it says I'm overburdened, so I gotta drop something. So, let's see. Copper ore is valuable. How about some iron ore? Alright, so we're going to drop a little bit of that iron ore. Confirm. There we go. So there we go. Now I'm at 96.5 out of 100. I guess 100 is, you know, 100% of my storage. So let's go to space! Alrighty. Let's see, now we have to head back to the station. Solar Alpha. Be nice if I could choose my waypoint. Yeah, so they have, different stars. You can see, no FTL engine. I can't go to these other star systems that are relatively close, you know? The theory of relativity, you know, they're relatively close. Nope, I haven't forgiven them to this day. Really, Smoking Joke? Warum? Yeah? Das Spiel ist gut jetzt. Why? I mean, gosh, I'm getting close to almost 1,000 hours in that game now. It reminds me slightly of Cybermorph back when it was on the Atari Jaguar. that's a little different. All right, here we go. I keep trying to strafe a little bit to the left, and there's just it's like it doesn't. Really? I mean, you can, but it's very slow. Alright, here we go. On approach, and in the pipe, 5x5. Okay. So I'm docking manually. You see how good I am at docking? Yeah, I'm docking manually. Oh, whoops. Yeah, there we go. Hands on the controls. Very good. Alright, so there it is. So there's my little doohickey. I wish you could commit space suicide, but they don't let you. Also, I'm trying to zoom in and out. I guess I can't see the rest of my body. Do you like my body? So, pretty sure the state of their game on launch is largely Sony's fault for making them launch it too soon. I mean, you could blame Sean Murray, you could blame Sony. I'd rather blame Sony. I don't know. I streamed that game on launch. I still had fun. Of course, you know me, I tend to be pretty easygoing, so... Alright, I think my tonsils are in my shoes right now. Okay, I gotta sell 40 bucks worth of resources and buy 10 silicone gel. Oh, okay. So let's see. My quartz, I don't want to sell my quartz. Let's take all my copper and iron and turn it into ingots, which sell for a bit more. And we'll go to the colostomizer here. Alright, Alright, so you can turn auto on or off. I'm going to turn it on. Let's just smelt everything. Yes, Magic Zipper says Cybermorph. Wow, that's a game I haven't heard in over 20 years. Lieber dich mein Streamer. Oh my. If I held grudges against game developers for mistakes made, I would probably have to stop gaming altogether because I would be boycotting everyone. Yeah, to err is human, to game dev is to make bugs. Smoking Joke. Alright, Smoking Joke has extremely high standards. But, you know. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we got some nuggets and some other goodies. And we got some ingots and some other goodies. Alright, here we go. Doch. Du bist Deutsch. Okay. Alles gut. Alright. Oh, we got an ad break. I mean, that to be fair, that is a good point. Smoking Joke, you know? Alright, so I need to buy silicones. Okay, so this is gonna cost me 40 bucks unless I sell them, some of my copper ingots. Let's see. Why don't I... Okay, still owe them 27 bucks. Or do I want to keep my resources and just buy... Yeah, it'll just cost me 35 bucks. Trade. Yes. Oh! I was about to say, God, what did I do wrong? Damn it. Well, hopefully the networking eventually will be a bit better. No game is finished anymore. Constant updates. Well, until they stop supporting it. Oh yeah. That's why when they shipped games, you know, in the old days of video games, where you know came out on, you know, a Nintendo cartridge or a Sega CD, it's like yeah, they shipped it. There was no way to update the game. Yeah, so it had to be perfect on the way out. Otherwise, you know, people would say it was a trash game. Don't you dare spend money in this game. Okay, what do I still got? Okay, it basically I lost like two minutes of gameplay. That's okay. Oh no, wait, maybe I didn't. Okay, here we go. So what do you think? I could... Alright, I need to buy silicone smell. It's gonna cost me 40 bucks. I got 200 and I'll have 224 after this, but I'll sell my nuggets. So I'm spending 35 bucks trade. Yes. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, no, I have to. It says I have to sell 40 bucks worth of resources. All right, it is what it is. Okay. I was. Let's see. 45. 40. Oh, there it is. Sell. Yes. Congratulations, Recruit. You seem to have explored most of what Solar Alpha has to offer. Now, my last responsibility is to open the doors of the universe to you. That implies guiding you through the acquisition of an FTL engine. Unlock the magnetism permit. Alright, let's do that. So this is going to unlock parts that I need to make to be able to get the FTL drive. Alright, yes. Plunk. Alright, so I have to craft the FTL drive, and I have to make sure I have all the parts I need. Okay, so the FTL engine needs a small module kit, the crystalline focuser, and then some wire. Okay, so let's do this. So first things first, let's make the crystalline focuser, which needs 5 wire. Alright, let's do this then. So what's all this then? Okay, now we can make the crystalline focuser. Ford Focus. It's a car, by the way, the Ford Focus. Alright, so we've got that. Okay, so now we just need 4 more wire, but we need the small module kit, which requires a lot of nuts and bolts and wires. So I need to make 2 more packs of this stuff. Ah, here it goes. And then bolts and nuts. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. So I need 20 of these. I'll set it to auto for now. I like it. It's just manufacture all the bolts you need. Can you imagine how nice that would be when you're working on cars or motorcycles or just building things? Okay, so small module kit. Craft. Takes a little longer, that's okay. Yeah, a little rare. I need to get that sound. Okay. Alright, so now we have everything except wire. Oh, and I don't have enough copper ingots to make wire. So chat, we have two options here. I can simply buy the wire, or I could go get some more copper. I think I'm just gonna buy it. How many do we need? FTL. I need 6 more wires. Let's see if we can just buy it to save some time. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna cost me $101. I don't know. Oh, but I also have to repair the ship. Chat, should I just go get some more... Yeah, maybe I can go get some more resources instead. I need 6 more wire. Wire is made with copper ingots. That means I need to go and get a whole bunch more copper, so that way I don't spend money, but I'm going to fix my ship, and which is probably going to be very expensive. Give it... Am I dropping frames again? I hope not. Come on, really? No. No, no more frame drops. God, I gotta call my ISP and say my internet's been going in and out for, you know, weeks now. Alright, here we go. So, yeah, repair damages to my ship, $83. Okay, continue. Take off. How's it looking? Are we doing okay? I mean, I might have to. I might have to call my ISP and say, hey, I'm not sure what's going on, but my internet has been dying repeatedly. The Ford Focus. The Fed Focus. It's got horsepower. Sorry, that's a joke that probably only our German friends will understand. Well, let's take a look here. So Solar Alpha, Cupric Stone. It shows you that how much Cupric Stone it has. That's interesting. So we need more Cupric Stone. So let's see. That's 1453, and Solar Alpha 1 has 1453. Okay. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter which planet I go to. Let's go back to Solar Alpha 1. Last time you booted your router, I mean, it has been a while, but, I don't know. Should be okay. It's all brand new equipment. I might have to do that, though. I might have to call them, like, reset my equipment, then tell them to reset my connection. How's my internet looking? Oh, yeah, see, it's still kind of derping. Blame Verizon. It's probably their fault, even if it isn't. I think they announced the acquisition, but I don't think the acquisition has gone through yet, or like everything's converted over. I mean, a lot of it's going to be still the same systems. Oh, you see that? Alright, looks like it. Hopefully my connection looks like it's stabilizing, so we should be okay. Let's see where we are on the planet. I guess we'll go... Yeah, we'll kind of go this way. But yeah, they need to add a compass to the game that activates as soon as you get to a planet. So if a planetary, you know, planetoid or otherwise has a definitive north and south pole, then a compass should work. Yeah, Blue Ghidra, yeah. I mean, that's what I was an IT guy for a very long time, and same thing. It's like, have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? Let's see. Maybe I should have went to Solar Alpha too. Seeing random freezes also, yeah. That's so weird. It was totally fine, and now it's kind of pooping the bed again. We call this the Amber Heard network connectivity problem. So, People hate it when we tell them to reboot first. I know, it fixes so many problems, but people just hate having to do that. The thing is, I reboot both my stream PC and my gaming PC before every stream, and I've done that for 11 years, but I don't exactly always reset my network equipment. There was a time that I did. I used to reset it every week, about, you know, once a week. But then I stopped doing it because my internet seemed to be okay. And then I had cable. I had Spectrum cable, and then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And, you know, I had somebody come by. They tried giving me all new equipment, and they couldn't find the problem. Turned out, somebody else who worked for the company said that, yeah, I guess they have what are called, like, network neighborhoods, and then you have, like, you know, network segments. They're like, yeah, I can tell you, you know, as somebody who's kind of like a higher level technician, it's like, yeah, it's not your household. We as a company have been having problems in this specific area. He actually knew exactly what like, he's like, do you live in the Brandon area? You know, the whole Tampa, East Tampa, Brandon area. Is like, yeah. He's like, that's where we've been having network segment problems that we're still trying to figure out. So if you're having, you know, like roller coaster internet, that's probably what's causing it. And I was like, well, when do you think it's going to be fixed? And like, dude, it's probably not going to be fixed for at least a year. And I was like, nope, I'm switching to fiber then. But, hey, Lucifer's Twin, welcome. So that's what finally got me to switch over to fiber. And when I first got fiber, for like the first 3 months, it was perfect. And then, yeah, then I started like today, I've been getting these little hiccups. Alright, sorry, we're just looking for more copper, so I can make some more copper nuggies. More nuggets. Oh, hold on, we got something.
On approach.
You know, funny enough, that actually didn't damage the ship. I must have just barely clipped it. Which is awesome. Oh, here we go. Blame the squirrels. Look, I feed the squirrels. The amount of times I've done troubleshooting for someone and asked them when's the last time they restarted their computer was, and the answer more than a month is too often. Alright, do you think we have enough copper now? Copper ore, got quantity of 9. How many ore does it make to make a nug? Or a, maybe just to be on the safe side, let's get a little bit more before we leave. There's Kubrick. Oh! Oh, that was close. Yeah. I was on a crappy cable node here for years, and it would get really bad at times. Yeah, man. I just thought it was amazing that the guy who worked for Spectrum, he was willing to tell me, he's like, yeah, man, it's a known issue for the company, but we just don't say that publicly. So, but he was willing to tell me, and I was like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna switch to fiber. Yeah, I think we should be okay now. Is it still getting a little choppy here and there? Maybe what we could do is, yeah, maybe I'll just go ahead and reboot all my network equipment, and then we'll restart the stream. Let's see. I've only seen the trailer for this. How similar is it to No Man's Sky? Well, I think you know, visual fidelity-wise, I think you can tell that it's, you know, graphically, it's you know, it's better than No Man's Sky if you like that kind of more in-depth, realistic look. But you have to remember, it is very much a demo, and the demo that you, or you know, an alpha, the demo that you can download right now has just it's like maybe an hour's worth of gameplay. So it's not gonna show you all of the late game building and, you know, manufacturing, and they said they are gonna have space combat eventually, so it's still a bit early, honestly, to start really comparing it to a lot of other games, in my opinion. I mean, you could say some of the mechanics are you know, a little No Man's Sky-ish, a little Everspace-ish, but yeah, this is a very, very, very early demo for the game. Is my internet die? Oh god, yeah, my internet's dying. Jeez. So is this like another Satisfactory or Star Rupture? Well, I mean, for Star Rupture, you can't get in your spaceship and fly around. But yeah, if you guys want, we can. Let's do this. Somebody do me a favor and type in !point spacecraft right now. I will show you the trailer for the game. Let's see if I have it. Oh, maybe I have it queued up already. So yeah, here's the, I guess you could say, the alpha trailer for Spacecraft. Let me see if I can pull this up right here. Okay, here it is. This is the trailer for Spacecraft.
It's time to clock in, Pioneer. Your assignment begins aboard a company outpost, your first hub in an uncharted galaxy. Once you set off into space, the frontier is yours to explore. You can go anywhere. Fly to the surface to gather valuable resources. On your own or alongside fellow associates. Build your own base. Automate production and refine materials into advanced components. Unfold this expansive universe filled with countless planets and opportunities. Design your own spacecrafts, adapting them to your needs. Out here, success is measured by your assets. Expand your operations and become a high-value corporation.
Alrighty, there you go. So yeah, that's the trailer for this game, and yeah, it looks like there is going to be some factory and automation gameplay, but yeah, some exploring and some other hijinks as well. Oh, let's do this. Tarmon, let's see. Thank you for the resub, buddy. Appreciate the 31 months. It reminds me, I still need to watch the Section 31 movie, which people told me was terrible, but
State of the badass art.
All right.
How's it going?
Okay. Looks great. Wonderful. Give it a try. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's, well, I mean, yeah, there it is. Yeah, type an exclamation point, spacecraft. All right, yeah, because like I said, my internet connection is like roller coastering really bad. You know, it's like high, low, high, low, high, low. So what I might do is I might just go ahead and pause the stream for right now, and then it's probably going to take me like 5 or 10 minutes to come back. I'm going to try rebooting all of my network equipment, you know, all my routers and all the other switches and stuff. So because yeah, this is basically the same thing I was doing last night, and last night it just kept progressively getting worse and worse and worse and worse until my stream looked like a PowerPoint presentation. So yeah, give me a few minutes and I will try to be back, and after Spacecraft we are going to try to check out some more Steam demos, and hopefully it will be good from there. Reboot tut gut. Okay. All right, so I hope to be back. If for some reason I try to, you know, reset everything and then my connection just dies, then yeah, there's a distinct possibility I may not be able to stream for the rest of today. And then yeah, I'll have to, you know, call my ISP and ask them what's going on right now. But yeah, thank you for those of you who tuned in. Like I said, we tried to, it's so funny too, we tried to stream this last night and my internet died last night when I was streaming Spacecraft. And I was like, okay, well, let's try again, you know, at the first part of today's stream. Sure enough, my internet's dying again. So hopefully it's not related, but that's okay. All right. I'll be right back if I can be. Like I said, probably give me about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll try to jump back onto Twitch. All right, thank you, folks. Sorry for the technical difficulties.